Since its release in 1986, Crocodile Dundee has become a beloved classic of Australian cinema, capturing the hearts of audiences worldwide. Facts First presents the Crocodile Dundee cast then and now, 1986 to 2023. Paul Hogan. Paul Hogan, the mastermind behind the iconic Crocodile Dundee franchise, had a clear vision of its success long before its release. He confidently predicted the movie would earn millions of dollars and serve as Australia's first proper film, entertaining audiences worldwide. His commitment to his project was unmatched, as he invested a whopping $600,000 of his own money, on top of funding from over 1,000 other investors. Before his breakout role as Mick Dundee, Hogan had already established himself as a beloved comedian in Australia and South Africa, thanks to his popular sketch comedy show, The Paul Hogan Show. He even starred in a TV series about World War I, Anzacs, alongside an impressive cast of Australian actors. But it was Hogan's appearance in Foster's Lager ads that would lead him to international fame, showcasing his quintessentially Australian humor and catchphrases like "throw another shrimp on the Barbie." When Crocodile Dundee finally hit theaters in 1986, Hogan's performance cemented his place in film history. He not only came up with the movie's story, but also co-wrote the screenplay, earning him the 1987 Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Following Crocodile Dundee's immense success, Hogan went on to star in several other films, including Almost an Angel, Lightning Jack, and Flipper. He even returned to his iconic role as Mick Dundee in 2001's Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles. He also toured Australia with his stand-up comedy show and appeared in Subaru Outback ads. Despite his successful career, his personal life had its challenges. From 2003 to 2012, he was embroiled in a lengthy dispute with the Australian Tax Office regarding his tax affairs. The ATO claimed Hogan had concealed $150 million of income from his work in film and television using offshore tax havens. The ATO pursued him for unpaid taxes, penalties, and interest. Hogan denied any wrongdoing and challenged the ATO's allegations in court. In 2010, the ATO issued a travel ban against Hogan, which prevented him from leaving Australia after attending his mother's funeral. But the ban was lifted after 2 weeks thanks to public outcry and legal action by Hogan. In 2012, he settled his tax dispute on a without admission basis before a former high court judge. The terms of the settlement were confidential, but Hogan expressed relief the ordeal was over. As far as his love life, Hogan divorced and remarried his first wife before eventually marrying his co-star from Crocodile Dundee, Linda Kozlowski. Linda Kozlowski. Following her breakout role as Sue Charlton, Kozlowski went on to star in a number of films throughout the 90s and early 2000s. She appeared alongside 80s icons Bill Paxton and Tim Curry in Pass the Ammo and had roles in Almost an Angel, Backstreet Justice, The Neighbor, and Village of the Damned. After a hiatus from acting, she reunited with Hogan for Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles in 2001. But she ultimately decided to step away from the industry due to the toll it was taking on her personal and professional life. She has since been open about the stress of working on low-budget, straight-to-video films and feeling like the only one on set who cared about the production. She was also in the spotlight for her relationship with Paul Hogan. The couple married in 1990 after Hogan's divorce from his first wife. They have one child together, a son named Chance. But after 23 years of marriage, Kozlowski filed for divorce. In interviews, Kozlowski has discussed feeling overshadowed by Hogan's fame and wanting to find her own place in the world. Hogan has also acknowledged their differences and the fact that they simply grew apart over time. But the two remain on good terms and often speak on the phone and have coffee together. That said, Hogan was reportedly surprised by Kozlowski's marriage to her Moroccan partner Moulay Hafid Baba in 2017. John Meilon. Hailing from New South Wales, John Meilon began his journey with the Shakespeare Touring Company at 16. From 1959 to 65, he set his sights on England, where he worked tirelessly in pursuit of his passion. Despite being offered numerous Australian roles during his time in the UK, John steered clear of them. Sadly, his career was cut short on August 10, 1989, when he passed away from liver disease at age 65. Leaving behind a legacy that included his unforgettable portrayal of Walter Riley in Crocodile Dundee and its sequel, Crocodile Dundee 2. David Gulpilil. David Gulpilil, a celebrated actor and traditional dancer from Indigenous Australia, was widely known for his performances in various movies and TV shows, including Crocodile Dundee, where he played Neville Bell, a close friend of Mick Dundee. After the success of Crocodile Dundee, David continued to grace the screen with his talent in productions like The Last Wave, The Tracker, 10 Canoes, and Charlie's Country. In addition to acting, he also showcased his skills on stage and excelled as an artist and writer. Sadly, he passed away November 29, 2021, at age 68, after battling lung cancer for 4 years. He left behind a powerful legacy that included his documentary, My Name is Gulpilil, which he filmed while fighting his terminal illness. In this remarkably candid film, he reflected on his career, his culture, his family, and his impact. Throughout his career, he received numerous awards for his outstanding performances, and he was highly respected as the elder of the Yolngu people. As a child, he demonstrated his talents as a hunter, tracker, and ceremonial dances while growing up in the bush, far away from any non-Aboriginal influences. Mark Blum. In the 70s, Mark Blum began his acting career on stage, but later transitioned to the big screen. He appeared in several movies like Lovesick, Desperately Seeking Susan, Just Between Friends, and of course, Crocodile Dundee. He was known for his talent as a character actor, bringing depth and nuance to each role. He was married to fellow actress Janet Zarish, and their partnership was a true example of artistic collaboration and love. Sadly, Blum passed away March 25, 2020, due to complications from COVID-19. Michael Lombard. Michael Lombard's impressive acting career spanned decades and left a lasting mark on the entertainment industry. He first gained recognition for his memorable portrayal of Sue Charlton in Croc Dundee, which was just the beginning of his success. He went on to star in a variety of acclaimed films that showcased his undeniable talent, including the Academy Award-winning Prizzi's Honor in 1985, Pet Sematary, The Devil's Advocate, Rounders, and The Thomas Crown Affair. He also made numerous appearances on TV in series like Three's Company, Miami Vice, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, and Law & Order. He passed away at 86 on August 13, 2020, after battling a non-communicable illness. Terry Gill. Terry Gill was a multi-talented English-Australian artist who had a prolific career as an actor, producer, director, writer, and even a theater owner. He became a household name in Australia for his outstanding performances as police officers in popular TV shows like Prisoner, The Flying Doctors, and Blue Heelers. His acting skills also graced the big screen, notably in Crocodile Dundee, where he played Duffy, the tough leader of a group of kangaroo shooters who crossed paths with Mick Dundee at the bar. Sadly, Terry passed away February 25, 2015, at age 75 after battling lung cancer. He left a remarkable legacy that included his last acting role in the short film Charlie, released the same year. He was married to his wife Carol Ann Aylett for 52 years, and they had 2 children together. A true visionary, he ran a theater restaurant in Melbourne named the Tivoli for many years, showcasing his entrepreneurial spirit and love for entertainment. Now it's time to hear from you. Who was your favorite character in the Crocodile Dundee movies? Do you think they would still hold up if they were released today? Let us know in the comments section below.